In the heart of Las Vegas, where combat legends are born, history is in the making. Welcome to the dawn of a new era in martial arts. The first ever jiu-jitsu league, the Professional Grappling Federation, is entering its most anticipated season yet. Here, 20 elite athletes will partake in a grueling season of submission grappling with over $100,000 on the line. 4 teams, each with a legendary head coach. This season's roster includes formidable PGF newcomers in Andy Varela, Renato Canuto, and PJ Barch, all eager to dethrone the reigning champion, Elijah Carlton. Witness the journey unfold from grappling's first ever official draft on April 21st to the highly anticipated crescendo of the playoffs. This isn't just jiu-jitsu, this is PGF World. It's everything you love about sports, plus jiu-jitsu.
Season 6 of the Professional Grappling Federation is set to be arguably one of the biggest events in the history of jiu-jitsu. On April 21st in Las Vegas, the world will finally get to see what jiu-jitsu looks like as a real sport. One of the most compelling storylines for me heading into season 6 is the story of Elijah Carlton. He's been the face of the PGF for 5 seasons. He's won multiple regular seasons. He's won multiple championships by winning the playoff. But now with the level of competition being raised so much higher for season 6, the big question for me is, can Elijah take all of that experience that he has as a PGF champion and apply it to these high-level athletes and make it into the playoffs? Or could he even really surprise some people and come out as the champion again?
Haven't done anything but just like come and did what I'm supposed to do, you know, and just let's fuck people up, you know?
Elijah has a tough season ahead of him.
My name is Andy Varela. I've been training jiu-jitsu for about 10 years, probably about 5 years seriously. And then I train here at 10 Planet Las Vegas.
I think Andy Varela is a walking highlight machine. He's a human highlight reel. Everything he does is exciting. Everything he does is with intention. He moves fast, he acts fast, he's flashy, he'll fly through the air, he'll backflip, he'll cartwheel. There's really no telling what he's gonna do, but it's guaranteed to be fireworks.
What PGF is doing is pretty cool. It's kind of new as far as like the way it's being ran. There's a whole draft, so that should be interesting just to kind of see where you are. I always like to know if someone would pick me first or not, you know, so if I don't get picked first or second or third, I'm gonna be super mad, you know. But yeah, I like the money prize, the athletes that are being announced is all good. A lot of matches throughout the week. It looks like a big challenge, and I like a challenge, so this should be exciting. PGF is gonna be dope.
Canuto has some of the best credentials on the roster, and just like Varela, Canuto is fireworks. Everything he does is exciting to watch. Even when he's not on the hunt, he's exciting to watch. Just when this guy walks in the room, the way he brightens up the room, like, he's a great character. I'm super excited to have Canuto on the PGF.
I'm very excited to see how that's gonna play out. I already watched a few of the videos of the previous ones, you know, trying to get a little bit of the idea how things work. But in my head, I like the 6-minute matches. I like the idea of, you know, you have to be fast-paced, you gotta get the job done quick, you know, you don't have a whole lot of time. I like the idea that you get 12 chances, you know, so if anything goes wrong, it's okay, you know, bump on the road, move on to the next one, try to get better.
Davis Asare, one of the hottest grapplers in the world right now, and he's got a great storyline coming in with Elijah Carlton. They're 1-1. Elijah beat him, and he's beaten Elijah as well, and he almost broke Elijah's foot in main character.
I probably shouldn't have went and done main character. I just like I wasn't in shape for it. And I went and did it anyway. But I think it sets up somebody to want to promote that third match. So it worked out, you know. I went in jabronied and fucking fucked around and found out, got my foot broke, and the third match is coming, you know.
Yeah, Davis, I remember him posting at some point that he wanted to compete against me, like another video. So I know definitely he wants to get that one back. He's a tough kid. I saw that he's been doing really good in trials lately. He got like second or third, which is pretty impressive. Euros grappling's coming up right now. And he should be a challenge. I want to submit him this time though, because last time I had a fully locked choke already and I could just see his face turn into a little prune. And then the time ran out. So hopefully this time if we have to run it back that I could just finish him.
Not to mention one of the best rubber guard players in the world, probably the best rubber guard player in the world, Ben Eddy. And he guaranteed me that he was going to hit a minimum of 4 Hindillatines this season. He said that that was a conservative estimate.
And I'm really hyped for the PGF. When I saw like it get announced, kind of blew my mind a little bit to see the coaches that he had set up, this like interesting concept he has going with coaches like picking the teams and the names, the people in the sport that he brought as coaches. I think it's super awesome. He's putting it right onto YouTube, at least from the start. You know, I know later on the finals will be on Fight Pass, I think, but it's very unique and very cool that we're gonna both see the teams go against each other, but then we'll have the individual tournament at the end as well. Also feeling out this aspect of coaches picking their teams. And it's also really cool, he's got the like financial backing to be able to offer like a $100K prize. So it's hype.
Having the coaches that we have involved in season 6, that's really where everything began. We started with the prize money and then we moved to the coaches. And once Roger Gracie and Andre Galval and Eddie Bravo and Rigan Machado signed on, getting the athletes that we wanted was simple.
Well, of course, my guy is Eddie. It would be fun and interesting to feel out being coached by someone like Roger Gracie,
I like the coaches selection. Galval or Roger Gracie I think would be probably best for my style as far as coaching goes. But then Eddie's 10 Planet, so I hope he doesn't like take any wrong to that or anything.
Eddie Bravo with all of the weird stuff that like honestly I only know enough, only so much about it. It will be awesome too. Plus I hang with him before tournaments and stuff like that. And he dude tells the coolest stories, he's a cool dude. Rigan Machado is the one guy that like will probably show me the most crazy Rigan Gracie invisible jiu-jitsu stuff.
The team, I'm gonna do my best to make us do well. But yeah, individuals, like where it's at, that's why we do jiu-jitsu, right? At the end of the day, we're all competitors and we're gonna see each other one day anyway. So it's like, I wanna be the best of the group. But when we're on the team, I'll definitely do my part.
I would love to be on Roger's team. Roger's the GOAT. That's just undeniable, man. Like being able to ask Roger about mount all week, that would be ideal. And honestly, even if I'm not on his team, I'll probably be bugging him.
There's some athletes on the roster that I think people are sleeping on. One of the most accomplished athletes that we have, credentials-wise, is AJ Agazarm. This guy's an IBJJF world champion. He wrestled at a very high level in college. He's had massive success at ADCC. I think AJ, he's not only is he going to be the best heel for this season, but I think he's going to really surprise some people with how well he does.
I know that just having, being able to have the platform in PGF to face this is what has excited me what has drawn me to this.
Are you saying that somebody who is signed to be on PGF has betrayed you?
Yeah.
Season 6.
Yeah. I want to confront this betrayal, whether that's forgiveness or retribution. Something's gonna come to a head for sure.
I'd be doing us all a disservice if I didn't mention the season 3 champion, David Evers. He goes to a draw with Elijah during the regular season. But then when they got to the playoff, Elijah had to pull out, and Evers had the night of his life. He subbed everybody in the playoff, got his hands raised as a PGF world champion, and he's making a return for season 6. I think the biggest surprise this season, my dark horse, is Kevin Beuhring out of 10th Planet Atlanta. This kid's a purple belt, but he's a genuine killer. When we saw him the first time in this organization, he came out of nowhere. He was a brand new blue belt. And he was tapping black belts every time he hit the mat. And then we've seen him, I mean, he's got a big win over Max Hansen. He's got wins over a lot of these guys already in competition. Elijah Carlton says that Kevin Beuhring is the best guy in the room over there, and he can't even keep up with him in the room. So can Kevin deal with the pressure? Can he rise to the occasion? I think he's going to surprise some people. Honestly, the more I think about it, the crazier this whole thing sounds.
I beat like a bunch of those guys, and I feel like they probably want to get that back. So that's more than anything kind of the idea is these guys will be looking to take my head. And then there's guys coming up like Max Hansen. I see he's starting to win a bunch of stuff. So I'm sure he'll be excited to try to whip my ass too, which is cool. I mean, I welcome all of it, and I want to beat everybody up too. So it's fine, it's perfect. It's a lot of athletes to get to.
There's some guys that like, it's just, that's the cool thing about it. Like honestly, in my head I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna face, right? It can be like, you know, matches that might not be that hard. It can be like a bunch of tough dudes. I didn't know at first when you guys talked to me, honestly, I didn't really know who was gonna be a part. I was just like, I like the idea, that's cool, you know, let's do it. Now looking at the names, yeah, that's even cooler than I thought, because I actually get some dudes who will be coming after me, you know, and I mean, nothing better than 100K and then on the line, you know, for people to be fighting for. So, dope.
Whoever wins this season, that's going to be a huge deal. I mean, yeah, he's invited like a lot of the best names in the sport at this weight class. So, yeah, whoever wins this first season, that's massive.
I don't see it as promoting and marketing and like playing this guy or this, that, and the other. Like, I mean, we're in a grappling match. It's like, this isn't my opportunity to make friends. Like, I thrive on making enemies in grappling matches because I want you in a ball-biting rage going, you know, doing everything you can to come after me.
It's all the same, man. I show up, do what I'm supposed to do.
I'm gonna outperform all these guys. I'm gonna sub a lot of these guys. They're gonna be like, oh, just because Elijah hasn't done IBJJF and done an ADCC trial or anything like that, and he hasn't won anything big like that, like half of the roster is going to be victims every season. That's what it's about. It's like they're going to sleep on me like always.
He's going to lay on his back. He's going to flail his little legs in the air and pray that he catches a triangle or a heel hook on somebody. But yeah, he's a cool dude. When we see each other, he's nice, but I don't know, he's not going to dunk on nobody. Stop. Like, he can't act like that. I get it, like he wants to add drama to this whole scenario, but he's not that guy to dunk on any of us, you know. But yeah, he's a champ, so you know, whatever.
Elijah Carlton, the guy that won the last one, that I heard he said he was coming to smash everybody, but I'm keeping an eye on you, dude. I seen you like locking people there, you know. I'll be ready for your entrance. He'll be studying you. I'm already studying you, dog. I'm not sleeping on you, you know? Make sure you know that I'm ready.
It's kind of transformed into this just like, I shouldn't beat you, but I might. Like, just like, I'm really just like, I'm the person like, you should beat, but.
My goals for this season is try to do what I know I can do in the gym. I feel like if I can do one of those performances, I don't think there's a guy alive that could beat me, you know? I
want the whole cake, you know? Like, I wouldn't be, I would be lying if I was like, you know, I'll be happy if whatever the result happened. Nah, dude. I'm very competitive, you know, in that sense. It's been 2 years almost that people haven't seen me around, and I've been working on a lot of weird stuff, so.
I want to have as strong of a showing as I can. I hope to win. Yeah, I'm looking to put on a show and bring my unique submission game that I have.
I mean, it feels good, dude. I'm really looking forward to this next season. You know, there's a lot of good people coming, so I'm not satisfied. Money would be nice. I have no clue what I would do with 20K. Probably just put it up and try and save it.
What are you gonna do with the money, dude?
I'm gonna buy a Tesla.
You're gonna buy? Don't get a Tesla. Come on.
You know how many hookers I could fit in my Tesla?
Who else? I trained with a bunch with Andy, so there's not like, you know, like, I'm super excited. We've trained until we got tired of training together. Now we're not training together as much anymore. But we trained a bunch, so that's also a sick match.
Okay, so that one's messed up. I mean, we've known each other for a long time and trained together for a long time. And obviously this tournament, I could tell I was gonna wanna make that match anyway. So it's gonna have to, you know, it's gonna be what it is.
I had a match with PJ before, and that was a scrap. We went at it. There was a lot of wrestling. I changed my wrestling a lot around. I feel like you're gonna be less stressed out this time wrestling. You have more options. I'm less scared of tying up now. You know, I know more wrestling, which might kick me in the butt too. Who knows? You know, it worked out the last time.
I kind of know PJ's game, pretty familiar. Like, he was like one of the first guys in my weight class to like come up and be very good at like the style that I'm kind of good at, like wrestling with jiu-jitsu. I feel like I got that guy's number, like no matter what. But he's obviously very talented, and he did do good at ADCC. At ADCC, I didn't perform as well, but I know against him it's different. Like I just know I have the better skills than PJ. And he's 10 Planet, like he's cool, but at the same time, it's like we're different teams, we're different, you know, scenarios. And I want to be the number one 77 guy that when people think of 10 Planet, they're like, Andy's the best 77 kg guy out there. And that's always kind of like a battle between me and PJ. And I'm like, I got the win over him, but well, I'll make sure I'm number one after this, you know?
I'm gonna put up points regardless, so you best be able to put up the points if you wanna see me in the finale, you know?
I'm gonna clear something up as well. It's just, you know, people are like, oh yeah, AJ's all talk. No, I'm not all talk. I'm talk and walk. Because I put it on the line more times than any of you can even count, and probably double or triple your actual resume.
To all the supporters and fans and haters and whoever else is watching this, just keep watching. They're gonna make a lot of cool matches and a lot of drama, so it should be fun. Make sure you guys tune in.
Whenever there's money on the line, you know, whenever there's money on the line, and it really does matter to me, you know what I'm saying? Now you're talking about taking money out of my family, you know, taking food out of my table, you know, I need that money. I want to buy a fat house like Zoltan has here in Las Vegas. That's what I'm going for.
I'm at least gonna get four guillotines, at least, for sure. At least 4. That's like conservative numbers.
My job is to be the giver of reality. You guys keep calling me a heel. I'm the hero.
Yo, it's Elijah. I'm gonna win season 6. There's a reason I'm champ. Y'all come find out what it's about.
Season 6 is going to be insane. All of these athletes are going to get 12 matches during the regular season, but only 8 of them are going to have what it takes to make the playoff. And only one of them is going to be crowned PGF World Champion.